Greetings, GEO Local 6300 from the University of Manchester in the UK. My name is Kerry Pimblott. I was a member of the GEO back in 2005 through 2012. And when I was there, we went out on strike because the university refused to bargain with us over tuition fees. And you are continuing that battle, and we greatly appreciate that you are continuing the struggle to ensure that higher education remains accessible to working class people, people of colour, people from all backgrounds. It's a critical struggle, it's one that is ongoing, and you're playing a really important role, so hold a line. Be smart in the choices you make sure you bring as many people on board with you as you can, be as open, democratic and participatory as you can, but know that ultimately most things cannot be resolved with this administration without some form of resistance. And if it becomes necessary to go on strike, then we will stand with you and offer any support that we can. This semester we'll be going out on strike at the University of Manchester. This will be the second time I've been on strike in 1 year, and it shows you that there's a war on higher education that's global in nature and is being waged by corporate administrators who have a totally different set of priorities and values than we have for the institutions we work in. So your struggle and my struggle and all of our struggles is connected to defend higher education from corporatization and to ensure that it remains a space for the transformation of human beings into the types of citizens that we hope to create for a society that is more just and equitable for all. So solidarity.
Hi GEO, my name is Christopher Simeone. I was a grad student at the University of Illinois from 2003 to 2011. I was also a GEO member, and I was a lead negotiator for the second contract and the grievance officer later on. And in 2009, I participated in the 2-day strike over tuition waivers. I wanted to record this message to send my solidarity and support to you all in your struggle, which couldn't be more important right now. You know, there's not a lot of bright spots in the news, and there are a lot of things that are challenging for higher education and for labor. The right of academic workers to teach freely, to speak freely, to research freely is being challenged. Unions are being squeezed. You can't fix any of that right now, but what you can do is stand up for these important issues on your campus, keeping graduate education affordable and accessible to help build a generation of diverse scholars for the future, to help make sure that teaching and research plays a key role in our democracy. Your fight couldn't be more important, and it's an inspiration to everyone out here who's fighting along with you in the academic labor movement. In 2009, one of the things I learned a few things from being on strike. One is you shouldn't wear Crocs. That's really bad footwear when it's rainy and cold, even if you have wool socks, so don't do that. I also learned that it can be a lot of fun, and there's a lot of joy in taking collective action. So I hope that you have fun when you if you get out there on those picket lines. And the last thing I would say that I've learned is that you can do it. You can figure it out. You can fight, and you can win. So all of us out here, GEO alums, folks in the academic labor movement, folks in the labor movement at large, we're all with you. Solidarity to you. You're an inspiration, what you're doing, and you can fight, and you can win.
Hi everybody, I'm Michael Simeone. I was with the Communications Committee the last time the GEO was on strike. What I wanted to say to you all today was about the headlines the university produces and the public perception they try to push. It can feel really withering and discouraging every time they make a headline or the press pays more attention to them and their perspective. But the right people are on your side. And even though it can be discouraging to hear condescending things and it feels like maybe the rest of the town or the rest of the university is kind of against you or there's mixed messages there, the right people are on your side. So every time they say something obnoxious and condescending, you pay attention to the people that matter, and that's the people next to you. There's a precedent for your success and a precedent for their communication strategy failing, so just stay with it, and we're with you.
Hey GEO family, this is Martha Weber. In the fall of '09, I was a rank and file member of the GEO and also participated on the Craftivist Committee, where we made banners for rallies and Strike Day itself, and also armbands to give to employees who supported us but still had to cross the picket line. I'm so proud of all of you for continuing to stand up and advocate for your rights as employees and your fellow graduate employees. And I just want to say that I can only imagine how frightening and kind of uncertain looking at the prospect of a strike may seem. I know it really felt like it then. But when we got out there to strike, the undergraduates who observed us took photos, took videos of us, and really spread the word about what we were doing in ways that everything leading up to it prior just hadn't been able to do. So hold strong, and if it comes to that, and if it comes to the line, I just remember to make up those songs, to drum those drums loudly, and just know that this is something to celebrate as well as advocate for, because what you're doing, it matters. Thank you so much.
Greetings, GEO comrades. My name is Peter Campbell. I was a member of the Strike Committee and the Coordinating Committee in 2009. I joined the GEO just a few years after our founding members walked out to force recognition, and I saw 3 contracts, none of which would have been possible without mass action and the threat of a strike. And so today, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for doing the work not only to win and protect contracts, but to do so as a radical organization, working for justice on campus and in town. Thank you for fighting tooth and paw to protect the most basic components of a public graduate education. The GEO was my first union. At the University of Pittsburgh, where I now work, faculty of all ranks and graduate employees are organizing to join the United Steelworkers, Academic Workers Association, Local 1088. And so thank you. Your labor, including the difficult and courageous labor necessary to organize and carry out a strike, is an inspiration to graduate and faculty employees around the country who hope to build and strengthen our own unions. We, together, can be the answer to the injustice of the American university. And right now, GEO Local 6300, because of your work, is showing us the way. Solidarity, and long live the Graduate Employees Organization.
Hey, GEO 2018, this is a message coming to you from GEO 2009. Just want you to know that you're coming from a tradition, a great tradition of strong graduate union activism, and you're part of a international labor movement. So do us proud, you got our support. Do not underestimate your strength. Do not let them be shady. And I look forward to seeing your victory.
Sending everyone at the GEO a lot of support while you're still undergoing contract negotiations. When I first got involved with the union in 2009, I knew nothing about the labor movement, I knew nothing about unions, and within a few months I was on the strike committee. And while it was terrifying, I think what made it especially powerful was the amazing people that I worked with. And we didn't necessarily know what we were doing, but we knew to trust each other. And we knew not to underestimate each other. And I think that's the one thing we always have that the university underestimated, was the power of the people at Illinois. And I have full confidence you have just as amazing people now as we did in 2009. So I stand in solidarity, and I wish you all the best of luck in the next few months.
Hello, I'm Professor Erin Heath, and I was on the bargaining team twice with the GEO, and I'm here to tell you that what you're about to do is harder than you expect, but it's okay, because you are surrounded by some of the most capable and intelligent and compassionate people that you will ever work with. and you are fighting for access to public education, and it's worth it, and you're worth it. And I sincerely believe that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. I was very proud of my work at the GEO, and I'm certain that you will be too. So good luck. We're rooting for you.
Hi, I'm Brian Dolber. I'm a member of the California Faculty Association and former co-president of the GEO 2007 to 2008, and I served on the strike committee in 2009. A lot's changed in the last 9 years since we went on strike, but a few things haven't. One is that I'm still wearing this t-shirt, and that's not just because my payments to Navient for my student loans cut into my ability to acquire a new wardrobe. It's because the GEO taught me some really important things. Graduate workers, as you know, are the heart and soul of the university. Union organizing is essential in order to attain, and it's effective in attaining, the respect that you and all workers at the University of Illinois deserve. This is how we preserve access to higher education. This is how we make our university stronger. This is how we fight massive inequality. So know that your efforts will not be in vain, and know that we are standing behind you. Solidarity.
Well, hello there, fellow GEO folk. This is Frank Engel. I'm actually recording this on a beautiful sunny day in San Antonio. So you got friends that are all over the place. Hey, so you can do this, guys. I remember what got me on the line and got me organizing. I'm not a very radical kind of guy. I'm actually pretty much moderate across the board. But I believe in social justice and justice anyway, and I saw what the university was doing was wrong. And what's more, they were trying to get away with it. I was like, why? They know better. They should know better than this. But as you now know, money sometimes takes over proper choice of morality. So I just want you guys to feel encouraged and know that there's a lot of us from all different walks of life, all different political and religious backgrounds that support what you're doing. Good luck on the strike. I'm sorry it's come to this, but you guys will be victorious in the end.
Hi, I'm Heidi. I was on the bargaining committee in 2009, and I just wanted to send a few words of encouragement. As somebody who didn't have any experience with labor organizing before my grad school experience, I just want to let you know, thinking about a strike can be very nerve-wracking, but I know the day that we went out, it was one of the most incredible experiences, and the solidarity that I felt with people was something I've never experienced before. So I just wanted to say, stay strong and just help each other out, listen to each other, and you'll be fine. Good luck, and know that everybody's thinking about you.
Hi, I'm Karen Lichtman. I was on strike committee in 2009, and most people don't know this, but I'm actually the person who called the strike. We were at the airport bargaining all day, and we had to decide if we were going to call a general membership meeting and then go on strike, or go on strike and then call a general membership meeting. So I called for option B, and the rest is history. I'm now at Northern Illinois University, where we unionized, and we are the United Faculty Alliance. And we also have magnetic buttons, so you can put these on your winter coats without putting a hole in them. So how cool is that? In any case, if you need inspiration, our inspiration person is Carrie Pimblott. And we know that you guys can also be just as successful and protect tuition waivers. So, si se puede, go on strike. We have faith in you. Good luck.
Hi, I'm Dave Morris. I'm a former GEO member and a current NTFC member, and now I'm delighted to work with several of your colleagues in the English department. I helped bargain the second contract in 05 to 07, but by 09 I was a rank and file member, and I walked the picket line during that strike, all 2 days in the cold 40 degrees and driving rain. And I walked until, on the second day, just as the sun came out, the bargaining team came and announced that our demands had been met and we had won. If you need to strike in the coming months, I'll happily do it again in solidarity with you. In our era of manufactured budget crises and privatization of the public university, GEO is among our best tools to protect the things that we care about, that public education and that research for public good. The work you do is crucial. You work for our researchers, you work for our instructors, you work for our students, and the university works because you do. Solidarity, and I'll see you on the picket line.
Hey GEO, this is Dave Bates. I was on the bargaining committee and the strike committee back in 2009. I know you guys know this. I don't have to tell you that bargaining is the most exhausting and frustrating and infuriating and time-consuming thing you'll ever do. But something that you may not know right now, something I didn't realize at the time and have only realized with the benefit of some distance, is that my time on the bargaining committee and the strike committee was the most rewarding thing I've ever done. There's something really, really special about standing up for a righteous cause, shoulder to shoulder with people you believe in, people that believe in you. So stick together. You're going to get through this. You're going to do great, and you're doing the right thing, and you're doing it for the right reasons, and you're doing it with some wonderful people. So I would wish you good luck, but I don't think you need it. Solidarity is more powerful than greed. It's more powerful than intolerance. It's more powerful than hatred, and it's definitely more powerful than luck. So solidarity.